Now, going over to the political part of the podcast, you have Cory Booker giving a salute like Elon, but gets no backlash from the mainstream media because, of course, they're corrupt and evil. This is also credited to End Wokeness on X. He says, quote, spot the difference. And Cory Booker in front of a podium says CA Dem, or, California Democrats. Then you have Elon from the presidential seal. And it's the same. Literally the same thing. To Cory's credit, not that he deserves much, he did suit up for the occasion, so he's done one smart thing in his life. Pretty low bar, but yeah. Literally, even almost the same exact facial feature as well, where they kind of purse their lips. And they got 1.8 million views and 21,000 likes. One of the first comments coming to us, thanks to Gunther Eagleman, saying, quote, Cory Booker is a Nazi. Their rules, getting 1,000 likes, which, of course, not one mainstream media pundit will ever say that. Now, you also have the gas stove, our favorite contrarian, which, spoiler, it's kind of a, gaslighting account. Now, he says, quote, Cory Booker is Jewish and he wasn't biting his lip aggressively like Elon did during the gesture, so it's not a Nazi salute. Got 55 likes and 58 responses, which is one of the most popular ones, which is why I'll dive into that really quick. Now, going to the responses for the gas stove, you have Howman Dave say, quote, Elon is a Hebrew man, making Elon a Jew as well, getting 6 likes. The gas stove says, but Musk is German name, so it nullifies his Jewishness for unfortunately getting 3 likes. He's also African too. Soncesto says, quote, what BS? Elon was not doing a Nazi salute. That is outrageous and defamatory. Biting the lip is the measure, unquote. Getting 13 likes. Going back to the main comment section, you have Crazy Vibes saying, well. This is a picture of Elon Musk drinking water, and lo and behold, so did Adolf Hitler. Then you have the little scratch art saying, well, getting 284 likes. And they were actually both drinking them from a glass cup. You also have Western Decline says, quote, the media when Democrats lift their arms, I see nothing. When the media, Elon lifts his arm, Nazi. You have literally, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Elizabeth Warren, and who was that gal? She was mostly known for doing nothing. I'm only partially kidding. It's Kamala Harris, getting 275 likes. Buckeye USA has a picture of the Bart meme where Bart's blind and Cory Booker is doing the salute. And then you have Bart, using the telescope when Elon does it, getting 93 likes. GG says, quote, there's no difference. The only difference is that when Elon did it, none of the conservatives came out to attack him. However, Cory Booker is being attacked by conservative Republicans because he's a Democrat, getting 33 likes, which, again, we don't actually think, no one thinks he's actually doing that. We're just pointing out the hypocrisy of the mainstream media. Gideon responded, say, quote, and Democrats firebombed Tesla dealerships and vandalized hundreds of Tesla-owned cars by keying swastikas into the cars, getting 44 likes. Yep. Well, Paul says, no one talks like a Nazi and supports Nazi ideas, which is why no one thinks he's a Nazi. It's not that complicated, and 322 likes. Tony says, hypocrisy as finest, getting 237 likes. 2V News says, one is an excuse for leftists to push propaganda against Trump. The other is ignored because it can't be used as propaganda against Trump, getting 57 likes. Cassie N says, can't wait for the political article on Cory Booker. This is a political article. They didn't highlight the date or screenshot the date, but it says Elon Musk Nazi salute sparks fury from Europe's left wing, getting 53 likes. So it's also Europe, which is a weak, conquered nation. Even if you're doing anything bad, what would they do they would do nothing to resist. Jillian says, quote, open hand speed, hand gesture high above the head. If Elon did what black guy did, I wouldn't call it a Nazi salute. Elon is indistinguishable. He claims Elon is indistinguishable from a Nazi salute. No, Elon is a Nazi, but he did that intentionally troll. It backfired. It should have. Again, 36 likes. Interesting assessment. I don't think Elon would risk so much by doing a parody or trying to troll people like that. Not too many contrarian. BCB says, quote, and the one on the left is a wave, and the one on the right is a salute. If you switch party affiliations, I see the same thing. 127 likes. Which, again, the angle is exactly the same. You also have Tim Walz doing the same thing, where there's a video compilation. It says mainstream media equals only one of these is a Nazi salute. And again, they have Elon, Cory Booker, as well as Tim Walz, all doing the same damn salute, getting 77 likes. And again, you have a bunch of ridiculous memes, but yeah, in terms of negative ramifications, Cory Booker, none. Obviously not. They'll still continue to prop him up and give him accolades and airtime, But yeah, just kind of further highlights the discrepancies in mainstream media and hopefully just wakes more people up. But let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.